Hi, this is Nicole from Divine and Sacred Soul. Today I want to talk about um, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Um, you are the Divine Feminine if you are the chasing energy, and if you are the running energy, you are the Divine Masculine. So it could be that you're a male in the 3D, in the body, and it could be that you're the Divine Masculine. It could be you're female and you're the Divine Masculine. So it's all about energy, it's one soul. And as long as you're running, as long as you're chasing, the eyes, you see the soul through the eyes. Then they're starting to running and you start to chasing. And the whole runner chaser energy starts. So as long as you're chasing, he's running. He will be running, or she will be running in the 3D. Divine Masculine will be running. And as long as you're chasing, he cannot do the work. So you're the one who's doing the work spiritually. He will do the work. Divine Masculine will do the work in 3D, in the matrix. You will do the work in the 3 upper chakras, and Divine Masculine will do the work in the 3 lower chakras. As the Kundalini, once you met in 3D, the soul recognition happens and the Kundalini has been awoken, because it's an awakening journey. It's a lot of BS out there about that, twin flames, and one reason because they're not coming together in union in 3D is because it's all about love and romance and everything else, but nobody wants to hear anything else, and they're looping and searching, and why, and my Divine Masculine is with another one and he's doing the things he used to do with me, and but you have to really take care if you're really on a twin flame journey or not, because the twin flame journey is an awakening journey, and an awakening journey, it, and the signs will be that you're on a deeply, deeply spiritual journey. So, you know, for everyone, the journey looks very, very, very different. And this could be very confusing. It can be that for a long time you didn't even know that you're on a twin flame journey and it's just a toxic relationship and you are the chaser. Mostly, if you're watching this video, you're the chasing energy. You're the one searching for answers, looping and in pain, suffering, and the divine masculine is running. The divine masculine is also in pain, but they are really good at hiding the pain, and they're going back to their uncomfortable comfortable in the 3D because they're so afraid, you know, to lose that love again. So, and the thing is, it's all about energy, you know. So if you don't embody it, if you stop chasing in the 3D, I mean really stop chasing in 3D, like nothing at all, then you still have the thoughts and your longing and the yearning and to me you miss him and whatever, and you're searching and you have tarot readings and oracle readings and you spend so much money on it and you don't know why, and you're in pain and suffering, and then maybe you have some communication again, but then whoops, suddenly he's away again. So it goes on and on and on, and find yourself back years. They're twin flames, they years in pain and suffering and looping, not coming out of it because they're not doing the real journey. They don't know about the real journey. The journey is about your awakening. Divine feminine is the awakening of the one soul, you know. You have to do the work. They will also do the work, don't worry. But you do the work, you lead. You lead in this whole connection. You do the work, and then it ripples through the energy to divine masculine. So the thing is actually to really detox and detach from the divine masculine at first. Nobody wants to hear that, but it's the only way through. And if you're on the journey, you will really see it, because you will not get off this journey. There is no cutting cords. No. There's no healing together. There's no being together. You will be in separation after separation after separation. Some may be together a little bit longer than the other ones. Some may just be like at the beginning, like 2 weeks or something, up to 3 months together. And then the first separation comes, but it's only chaos and toxicity and confusion and pain, and it can get to a really toxic relationship, which is not. It's not a relationship. This is why. So yeah, but it looks very different, very, very different. So you have your own journey. And the number one sign is that you will have the spiritual awakening, and you will feel it. Sometimes it takes time until you feel it, but it's there. Slowly it will be there. You see spiritual signs. You will feel the Kundalini rising and Shakti rising in your chakras. This will feel like pain sometimes and pulse through your body. It will be like pain in the heart. It can be pain in your stomach, womb. It could be everywhere in your body. Some people going to the emergencies because they think it's because of that. So it's really important, like, you know, to get it checked out medically. But if there's nothing coming out, and I know from experience, like, you know, there's a lot of, it could be long time ago already there, you know, and you didn't know that it was that. So it's really important, if you want to get out of the searching and looping, yeah, to really get detached. treat it as your awakening journey, and it's an awakening, and not a lot of people go through that. And you would want to get off this journey, like, where is the red button? Where is the red button? I want to get off this journey. I don't want him anymore, or her. But you cannot. This is one sign. You cannot. Huh? It's like no choice. So sometimes it's very difficult. Like you cannot. It's very difficult, to really say if you're on a journey, but you will feel it. You will feel it. It's a deeply spiritual journey. You will have signs and synchronicities, but you will have them from soul, not from mind. So it's really different. And if you're not on a twin flame journey, I don't know why you don't want to be on it. If you're not, and if it's only limerence, it's so maybe it's just toxic. Maybe it's from pattern from child. Maybe it's just toxic relationship thing. But this is one big sign, and then there are other signs, of course, as well. But the other sign is you will always stand it if you're on a twin flame journey. If you have a soulmate, there can be a high-level soulmate, and then you will not doubt it. When you're like together and you're working it out, whatever, you're probably not on a twin flame journey, because you will not be able to, because it's energy, and you will see it through the journey by yourself. And there are different stages you go through. So if anyone needs support with that awakening journey, have some experience with it. I don't want anyone to be in pain and suffering. So if you need some help and support and want to work with me, I have this weekly support group, where we have this community, supporting each other with like-minded souls. And I have also private coaching, of course. So if you need more support, because it's really, you will have all the core wounds coming up on this journey. Everything will come up. You thought, you've healed, but no. Everything's coming up, like from the deepest, just like but in layers. Universe will not give you anything you cannot deal with. So it will be fine. But it's a hard journey, and someone else, you don't want to get through it if you're not on it. And you will not get through it if you're not on it. You will not be broken on the floor like this. You will not be, And the whole thing about it is like, it's one soul, so it's actually yourself. So it's actually coming back home to yourself. It's actually the whole sense of this journey is like you finally will live a very beautiful life, and you will honor yourself. You will love yourself. You will be safe, like nothing can shake you anymore. You will be in sovereignty, and you will be the sovereign being. You will have your power back. You reclaim your power back, step by step. And this is why this is so hard. Sometimes, but there are very, very, very beautiful things. But on the journey happening, and it's actually magic. And you will see it, or you know it already when you're on it. And I'm there if you need some more support and help. Thank you for listening. Bye. Take care.